Hi there, let's dive into how you can upload your new spec in the existing documentation. So when you go to the editor, click on endpoints, and you will see first that you have all of your collections that you have imported before available here. And you can click here on import collection, and you will have the exactly same options that you had before when creating a project. So for example, you can import a new link, you can connect your Postman account, or you can upload a new file. So when it comes to uploading a new file or any of the options here, you have also 3 ways how you can import your new spec. That can be importing only an endpoint, which means that it will show up here your endpoint informations, and then you can drag and drop and decide how each endpoint will show up in Theneo. I'm going to cover that very briefly so you will understand how all that works. The second option is overwriting. So when you click on overwriting, it will overwrite everything that you have done in Theneo. So we'll just look at how you have defined in your spec, all the sections, all the parameters, etc., and we'll generate basically new content. And last option is merging, where we look at what are the changes that have happened in your spec. And based on that, we either create a new section or we update the existing sections, existing APIs, or delete one based on whatever changes that we are seeing. So let's go over each one of those. I'm going to be uploading a Postman API. So I'm going to import this, and we'll see that in endpoint section, I will have a new collection available. As you can see now, I have this collection available called Postman API. So let's say I want to use any of this endpoints here in this section. I can just simply drag and drop. And it will populate all the information for me. And that includes the response and the request and all the definitions from if I had descriptions or header information, all of that will be automatically available. I think this is better visible if I create a new empty section, which has no content whatsoever. So now let's say if I drag and drop any of the requests, let's say this one, it will populate everything for me from the request to the responses that I had in my collection. Great. So what happens when you go to actually an existing section? So let's say in this update customer, maybe I want to update this endpoint, right? So I don't know, we can use any of this here, this one. I can just drag and drop and it will replace the content. So it will replace the request itself and the response, but the content stays the same. So if you want to add anything additional, etc., or if you have already worked on the content, added images, nothing will be lost. Great. So now let's go over the overriding option. So actually, if we go back here in the section, so let's look at the sections that we have available. As you can see, these are the simple one that we have available in Theneo. So now if I select an option of overriding, we'll have completely different sections because I'm importing a new collection, which has different endpoints completely. So you'll get a warning message here. I'm going to click on proceed. And we'll see that now sections, the requests, everything will be different because I clicked on overriding, right? So I have, as you can see, more sections, more information. It's a completely different API. So let's say now I want to merge my content, right? So I'm going to be importing Theneo API so it's more clear how that looks like. Let's click on Theneo and merging. So now when I merge this, we'll see that it will look at whatever was not available in my previous collection and add the information based on that. So as you can see, it's kind of a combination of Theneo's APIs and Postman's APIs, and we have both of them available. So this is how our project management or spec management works in Theneo. If you have any questions, let us know.